She's 26. She's never been kissed, but she refuses to go into 2025 with that status. She wants to change it for New Year's Eve. Before we talk to Stephanie, Abby, how old were you when you got your first kiss?
I was way too old. It was really embarrassing.
Last week?
Actually, do you guys want to guess?
Ooh. Okay, let's save you for last.
Okay.
All right?
It was embarrassing. It was embarrassingly old.
Okay. All right. So I was 15, and I remember who it was with. And it was so awkward. And my friend Michelle was dating a guy named Mike, and we were over at his house, and they were trying to get me to kiss his best friend. And they literally had to push us together in order to make us kiss. And that was my first kiss.
I had to be pushed together too, but now I'm embarrassed because I was a lot younger. I want to say I was like 12.
Ooh, you were feisty.
It wasn't me. It was her.
All right, we got 15, we got 12, because I was a sophomore in high school.
I'm trying to remember. I think mine was 16. If I can't remember, which is that it was either 12 or 16. I remember dating a guy in like junior high, and I was pretty young for the grade I was in, and I didn't know his name, but we were boyfriend and girlfriend. And I think he was my first kiss, but I'm going to go with 16.
All right, Abby. Now we have to guess. So I take it it's older than...
It's older than everyone.
Okay.
Wow.
18.
No.
23.
Okay, no.
19.
Yes, I was 19.
Were
and
you?
red wine had to push me to do it.
No way.
I didn't get shown like romantic attention in high school. And so I like showed
Yeah.
up to college being like, what do I do? And then I was still pretty ugly freshman year of college. And then sophomore year, I went through like this renaissance where I was like cool and fun. And I just saw this dude at a frat party and I was like, it is time.
Get it done.
It is time. He was really, he's ugly now, but he was so hot. This was one of the hottest guys I've ever seen in my life. Shout out to me sophomore year. You really did that.
So did you just walk up to him and just plan it on him?
No, it was actually it was a really embarrassing story because I got super drunk. I think it was like broad daylight at like a danger. I was at
A danger.
No, it wasn't a danger. I think it was kind of early. It was like 9 p.m. So I really shouldn't have been that drunk for 9 p.m. And I remember like we kind of had like this enemies to lovers banter going on because I just flirt by roasting. So I remember just being really mean to him. And then he, of course, decided to just dive in for the kiss. And literally, this is what I did. I was so drunk that I felt like I'm an oversharer. So I immediately go, I've never done this before. and then we just kind of stared at each other. And then I was like, okay. And then we just did it.
So you actually confessed that you had never...
I got nervous. I was like, anyway, that was the start of my hoe era.
We all need to have one. All right, Stephanie, you are 26 and have never been kissed, but you want that all to change come New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying it out loud, honestly.
It's okay, girl.
On the radio.
We just all talked about ours. You're totally fine. You're in a womb of comfort. Go for it.
Yeah, that kind of made me feel better. Yeah, I mean, because
She's like, that girl sounded like such a loser. I'm glad we're in this together.
I'm not going to be so bad.
Yeah, you got that. You're all good. You're in good company, Stephanie. Go for it.
I mean, I'm 26, so, you know, it's a little bit different. But, of course, you know, this isn't something I go around just telling people. But, you know, here I am saying it anyway. And I don't know, something's got to change. And something will change is what I've decided by New Year's Eve.
All right, so Steph, just let's get like a little bit of history here. How is it you're now 26 and have yet to be kissed?
Well, I mean, I didn't plan to go through life like this.
Yeah.
It was just like in high school, I really didn't date. I was really, really focused on school and honestly just kind of like a little terrified to put myself out there. I wasn't like super popular or anything. And I don't know, I feel like I've always been just kind of like awkward in social situations. So, you know, it wasn't a surprise to anyone that I didn't have a boyfriend in high school. But then I went to an all-girls college. So there wasn't really a lot of opportunity there.
Gotcha.
And even when I did meet guys through like, you know, friends or events or whatever, I don't know, I just always found a reason to talk myself out of it. I don't know if you can relate to that, but just like, oh, he's not my type, or like, he's too nice, or like, you know, I don't know, he's not the one.
Yeah.
Which now seems kind of silly.
I kind of get that. Like, if you wait so long, you don't want it to just be like some random dude you meet in a bar. Although now I'm getting the sense that maybe that has changed for you, Stephanie.
Yeah, I think like deep down I was just really scared, and I don't know, just like being rejected or like messing it up, or I don't know, just scared of the unknown, I guess.
Yeah, we just got to rip this Band-Aid.
That's
Yeah,
what
go
you
for
have
it.
to
Yeah.
do. So my little in college was kind of in a similar situation, actually the exact same situation as you. So she was 21, and I remember we had gone out to a bar for New Year's Eve right after I just graduated from college, and she had never kissed a guy. And I was like, you just got to do it. You just got to rip the Band-Aid off, and then you're going to see it's just not that big of a deal. And I remember I like shoved her into a man at midnight, and now she is thriving. So I feel like, Stephanie, this is going to be the start of a new era for you. 2025 is your year, girl.
Ho era.
Ho era, Stephanie!
Ho, 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 ho. It's the season.
Merry Christmas!
All right, so Stephanie, so you right now, and you're in your head, you're like, come New Year's Eve, you're gonna plant one on somebody.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, and I don't know how or where or like with who or whatever, but it just has to happen. Like midnight, the ball drops, boom. I'm like, I have to cross this off my list. It's taking up too much space in my mind.
All right, well, you have our complete support. I don't think you're making a mistake by any means by wanting to do it. I think this has now become like a major roadblock in your head that you just literally have to put the foot to the gas and just barrel through it.
Don't overthink it at all. Just go for it. Just leap.
Sure, but like the problem is like how do I make this happen? Like I'm not dating anyone, obviously. Like I don't really even flirt with people. Like I don't know. Like I feel so weird putting myself out there. Like how do you go from like 0 to a New Year's kiss? Like I don't have much time left. I've been replaying it in my head.
I will say New Year's Eve is one of those times I don't really like to go out as a single female because dudes do kind of Hello.
There's a man calling.
Is that a man? Yeah, it is.
Man calling.
Looking
Wanting to kiss you
card.
right now.
I will say I don't really like going out on New Year's Eve as a single female because it does kind of feel like guys are vultures that night because they don't want to be the guy that doesn't get a kiss at midnight. Like for them, I feel like it's a pride thing. So this is about to be the easiest task for you. All you have to do is start planting the seeds kind of early in the night. Just start talking with a dude. He's going to be thrilled that he has a woman in front of him at midnight.
Wherever you are,
Oh my gosh, I hope so.
Wherever you are, just like I said, do your recon, figure out who's single, and then get enough liquid courage. You have the right amount of liquid courage because you don't want to be barfing in somebody's mouth. That's we want this to be a pleasant experience.
Keep a mint on you.
Let's
Can't hurt.
Yeah, you don't want a baby bird at first time around.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna managing expectations is huge. There needs to be no fireworks. It doesn't have to be the greatest kiss known to man. We just need a kiss, okay?
Yeah, okay.
You got this.
Don't try
You
no
got
tricks.
this. No trick. Yeah.
Stick to the standard.
You ain't don't just let your tongue lay there. Let him do whatever he needs to do. All right, you got this.
Oh, okay. This is like the encouragement I think I needed. So
Ho, 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 ho.
It's just a kiss.
All right, Stephanie, we're in your corner, babe. You got this, and we definitely want to hear from you after the new year and hear how it went. Okay?
oh my gosh, thank you so much, you guys.
You're welcome.
The Bert Show.